Hey everybody, back out at the range today. Today we've got a pretty fun gun to talk about. We have the Tanfoglio 6-inch. It's a gold match, chambered in 10 millimeter. It's an Italian import, and it is a single action. And we're going to take a look at it today. This is Trigger Bar Philosopher. Okay, just taking a quick look at the Tanfoglio, if that's how you say it. It's the Defiant. Remember, they used to have the Witness versions. They now have the Defiant versions. It used to be the EAA Witness. This is from IFG. This is, the Italian import company. And these are really, essentially, they started off in the 40s making parts for various people, including the Israeli army. And made it, basically they're following the CZ75. So this is basically almost like a CZ Shadow 2 type gun. It's a single action only, but it is chambered in 10 millimeter. CZs don't chamber in 10 millimeter, but Tanfoglio has done that. See, it has fared. This really is built as a competition pistol with its single action and its long barrel. Very, very, very nice trigger pull. Let's just take a look at this gun. You can tell that it's empty, nothing in the chamber. And let's just take a quick look at, it has a 45-degree safety that came standard with it. It is optics cut, which is kind of cool. So there is a traditional adjustable sight on it, and then there is a series of mounting plates that you can put on it. So the trigger is adjustable, and I've done a little bit of adjustments with it. So let's just take a look at, start here, little bit of creep there. Yep. Then that's our reset. So a little bit of reset. It is pushing back. So that's about it. It's not very much. So pretty cool little single action gun. You can get them in double and single action. This is a double action. I'm pretty excited about this being a 6-inch barrel for the 10 millimeter round to get some better readings on what the power of the 10 millimeter can be up to 6 inches. Come with two 14 round magazines, and you can buy magazines. I think they're from, I can't remember, something. I'll put it up on the top where it's from, but then they also have mag extensions, and so you can get 19 rounds in them. So pretty cool, pretty compact magazines. Don't feel that massive to me, but yeah, let's start shooting it. Enough with all the talking and baloney. All right, so what I have is some rounds of Underwood range ammunition. I thought I'd try that out today. And then I also have some AAC 10 millimeter. The AAC 10 millimeter is 180 grain, and it is set to, or it should be doing about 1200 feet per second. I do not have the lab radar out today, and so I can't verify that, but that's, the AAC ammo, if 180 grains at 200 feet per second, is just slightly slower than what the specification for the 10 millimeter should be, which is 200 grains in 1200 feet per second. And so you would expect maybe this should be getting 1230, 1250 if it were sort of spec, so just a little bit under the spec, but that's still, if it does get 1200, then that would be really good range ammo, because we've seen range ammo getting in the tens, like barely 40 Smith & Wesson stuff. So excited to see that. Obviously the AAC ammo is a bit cheaper, and the Underwood ammo, while it's range ammo, it is significantly cheaper than their self-defense rounds. It tends to be just a little bit more pricey, but you can always look out for 20% off sales. They've been having those quite a bit, and so been able to get some cheaper ammo from them too. So excited to try that out and just see how it is. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of rounds today for this review. We're just going to get a feel for the gun, see how it shoots, see if it works, and we'll go from there. And then we'll use it in our testing with some of our other videos, Spicy or Lame. Those are my least viewed videos on all of my channels, and it is what it is. It's just looking at 10 millimeter range ammo. I think that's important to figure out which ammunition you can buy at a reasonable price and test out. Okay, enough blabbering. Let's get going. All right, I did oil and lube this. Let's get going. And off the bat, it's not really operating very well. It's having a little bit of a problem feeding this flat-faced ammunition. So maybe it's a break-in. I don't know. Looks like we're not quite back in battery. There we go, back in battery. Now we're in battery. Now we're in battery. Not quite in battery. Not returning the battery very well. Having a little bit of problem going in. Doesn't make me super excited. See, we're getting a little bit of a failure on that. Doesn't seem to like this ammo again. This is that AAC ammo. Have had problems with different types of AAC ammunition. Not sure what it is. They did give me 3 different recoil springs. And smooth brain that I am, and again, I think this is for competition, so they may have it set up for super soft loads, and maybe this is too light, or maybe this is, too heavy for what they expect you to be shooting out of it. I'll have to bring those other springs in and get a better test of it. But let's just try to keep shooting, and then maybe we'll try the other ammo. Yeah, I think we need to put it in a heavier spring. Just not strong enough to fully put it back into battery. Do like the way it feels though. Trigger is nice and crisp. All right, that's it. Could also be, that's first mag through it. Could also be something else with it. Could be a bad mag. Didn't feel like a bad mag. Felt like it was just having a hard time pushing the slide forward. So need maybe a little bit stronger recoil spring. So let's run in this, and this is the Underwood ammo. So maybe what it is that the AAC ammo is underpowered, would be my guess. If I were to guess on the AAC ammo. So it's running this Underwood though. Yeah, running it great. Wow. Oh, there's a little bit of flinch. Yeah, so it's running the Underwood ammo great. Struggling a little bit. I suspect that's why they gave you three other springs for when you're running light ammo versus hot ammo. Again, this is that type of gun to be expected. I'm all about how does the manufacturer expect you to use this gun? And if they give you 3 springs, if it's a competition gun that's tuned for certain loads, I get that, right? It's not your carry pistol that you want to run and everything, or your battle rifle that you want ammo to run everywhere, right? This is this type of gun, right? So let's keep going. A little bit of a slam in. All right, so shot all those great. Again, had no problem with the Underwood. Struggled with the AAC ammunition, and yeah, so I'm, love the gun, love how it feels. I'm one that wants my gun to run on everything I see. I will be curious when I get this ammunition out to be tested and see just how underpowered it is. And excited that it's running the Underwood. That's what I would want it to run. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think about this Tanfoglio. They do, most of their guns go to Europe. They actually don't get sold in the US. So there's only just a few importers that buy and sell them. Um, it is a fantastic gun. It basically is a CZ75 clone, right? And so, your Shadow 2, your TSO Sport, right? The single action only. This is kind of what this is. So very similar to that. Very similar components: internal rails, short and light upper bodied slide. Let me show you a couple other features about this gun. It does have things, cuts here, so that you can mount an external slide, an external optic. People might say, oh, why do you have this? I think in different divisions you can have it up here, and then you have to have it back here, right, for I think more like the carry optic type places. But yeah, so let me know what you think. Have you played this type of gun? Have you used this type of gun before? Is this something you'd be interested in shooting and seeing? Let me know what you think. Please like, share, and subscribe.